Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research. It's going to be interesting to see, because I feel like I had a terrible night of rest. So I might have been interrupted with enough tossing and turning. Now, it's good to see that happen, but that will also mean quite a lot of dozing. Yeah. Does not feel as restful as that looks. Dozing wins out though, for 6% more, so we'll see some spawns I don't typically see a whole lot for myself. So it might at least turn around to be something. Alright. We got some 1, 2, and 3 stars. We're just getting the week going, so there's quite a lot of room. Alright. We've got Ghastly, Bellsprout, Mankey, Gulpin, Swalot, and another Mankey. So, no new sleep styles. That's kind of to be expected. I feel like the dozing type, I might have actually tapped a good amount of what I need from it, except for the really high end. At least a lot of the basics I've gotten a pretty good beat on. I wasn't suspecting anyone to be hungry either. So comparatively speaking, no one I actually really need to take home, because I've got pretty good versions of everything that I need out of this group. So is there any, candy that I could use more of? Well, actually, yeah, it's not even going to be candy, because I'm not going to use any biscuits to take them home. If I'm not really... Alright, cool. This is a fun and interesting morning. Gotta try to find the humor in it to make light of it. I'm just not feeling super great, so my apologies if things seem a little bit more sharp or pointed. Bellsprout, you get the bonus biscuit today. Wonderful. No recruit today, so I'm not going to be spending biscuits on something that I'm not interested in. And we'll share out the Bellsprout. I think any of them are pretty much as equal, so no biggie if, it's not the most optimal share. Got some Dream Shards, which is good, replenishing the stock after going through the Cram-O-Matic, because that depleted a good chunk of my Dream Shards. Some sneaky snacking from the night before. So everyone participated this time. That's great to see. And some apples to cook with. Now over 8,000 sleep points, which is great. Definitely going to come in handy when picking up some more biscuits for the month ahead. Now, let's see. We have some news. I did see this last night before going to bed, so I did know we were going to talk about this. 20 million downloads worldwide. Thank you for playing Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep, released for iOS and Android in late July 2023, has reached 20 million downloads worldwide. We will be distributing gifts to celebrate this milestone. So that will include, and that's going to run for basically the next 2 months. 1,000 sleep points, 1 main skill seed, a medium dream cluster, and 5 biscuits. You have to log in during the distribution period. Once again, I feel like we say it enough, but we don't say it often enough. We say it, but we don't say it often enough. That's why when I went there. Thank you, Pokemon Sleep developers, for continuing to share gifts with us. They are greatly appreciated. So that's cool. So I got that hanging out. I gotta make some room for that, though. Either by increasing my storage space for my items, which is at 300 now. Thankfully, that's only halfway. Let me just make sure that there isn't anything that I can get out. The link cables I can certainly get rid of, but I feel like everything else is okay. So I'm alright using 120 diamonds in this case. Get some more space. Because that's going to take up 7 slots out of that 20, so... That's good. Again, thank you for the gift. Oh, this is right. I forgot about this. This is a good reminder. This was introduced a while back, but I was kind of sitting on it thinking, is this worthwhile? Do I want to go with this? So, what that is, this is not a diamond purchase, but a real money purchase. But for local currency, 150 diamonds of paid, 350 non-paid diamonds. I don't know where that matters where it's coming from, but they call it out here, so I'll mention it. 10 biscuits and a good camp ticket. I don't have the space for that right now, but I think that is, for me, $3 US. I think that's worthwhile enough to get. It's a good mix of everything. So, if you haven't taken advantage, that might be something you may want to swing. Low enough overall cost, so that's good. And small handy candy for today's daily gift. Taking up some more space. I may end up having to buy a couple of more storage space increases by the time all of this settles out. Alright. No skill trigger from Blastoise. Skill trigger from Toxicroak. Oh, no oil in that group? Walrein. No trigger either. Oof. And not from Beware. Hopefully Sylveon comes through. Let's make some breakfast and then we can collect. Thankfully, I don't think it should be a problem. Like, plenty of milk. I have enough oil now, but I will need it for lunch. So this may be where I might have to swap out Sylveon just to get some more, like, it may not be enough oil production between Walrein and Toxicroak. But I'll worry about that for lunch. Let's see, what else can I throw in there? Get some extra milk. Use some of those apples we got today. Round out. No extra tasty this morning. Didn't get any extra tasties for lunch or dinner yesterday either. But definitely enough to get it up to rank 40, so closing in on 55. So that will then more than likely become the probably go-to dessert dish, at least until more ingredients are introduced. We've had a little bit since corn, so I'm curious if that's around the corner, maybe after the legendaries. And then get into Grade 5. Really, I'm not looking to get into the higher masters this week, since this is going to be making dishes that are not at their peak power. So anywhere in the masters is fine by me as long as we're getting to there by Sunday. This is really about getting the area bonus up, which just means participating. But just as a look ahead, 266,000, so collectively between lunch, dinner, and sneaky snacking at full power, seems pretty reasonable. Should be getting to Ultra by the end of the night. Oh, and no activations from Sylveon either. Just milk. Okay. How about the community? Y'all doing alright? 37. So, some of you choosing to sleep in this morning as well. I don't blame you, though. This is definitely a day that I definitely need to stay in bed a little bit longer. Okay. Well, we got breakfast done. Took care of cleaning up a little bit of the box yesterday just to get rid of both the Wartortle and the Totodiles. We knew no bueno. So went to go hang out with the professor. So still got some free space there to work on in case we get any fun spawns the rest of this week. And with that, that's what I have. On track for everything else, working out okay. The biscuits would be nice, but we'll see as we get closer to the end of the week. I'm going to pick up some stuff with sleep points, so that I'll probably just be holding on till some of the later end of the week spawns, where there might be something a little more tantalizing than some of the dozing type ones at the beginning of the week. But that's what I've got for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your week's going in the comments below, and I'll see you back tomorrow for some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.